Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen, and I believe in dragons. And there are a lot of spirits today in the forest. So much energy now. And that is because, yesterday was my birthday, so it was, also my birthday as a draconic Wiccan, and also 14 years ago that I first met my dragon as an adult. And so everything changed for me. So actually, I also celebrate not only my 32th birthday, but also my 14th birthday as an awakened draconic spirit inside of me. But it's more than that. I try from then on, I tried to manipulate nature. I tried to manipulate anything, but I didn't even realize that. It was just later on that I realized that I made an altar, that I gave my blood, that I was doing actually a blood sacrifice, that I was doing rituals, that I was doing magic. Later on, you discover it, but first you do it, and then you say, "Oh, I did that." Yeah, that is typical in the Dragon's Path. You don't know what you're doing, and yet later on you said, "Actually, what I did was magic." So, I just, yeah, I also just want to say something more about the Dragon's Eye. The Dragon's Eye is the connection of the guardian, the dragon god, and yourself. Here in between are five different gates. So they already have a very tight connection, but they individually have a connection with you, and they try to connect with you. They are actually the most powerful ones because they are everything you see. That is the dragon god. That is Tiamat. That is Fafnir. That is Leviathan and Quetzalcoatl all together. They create life. They are there. They are on this level. The dragon once was also on this side of the five gates, but then later on they moved on where the dragon god is in nature's embrace, and they are now one with nature. They are elemental beings. They are now far more powerful than they ever used to be. And now, when you were born, they tried to have this connection with you. This is actually your birth connection. This one. This is your birth. And they also had this connection with you from in the beginning. They are the ones that give you the power, and they also give you the authority to them the authority, by the way, to give this line. But most of the time, this dragon eye is not signed like that. Most of the time, the dragon eye is signed like this, like a Mercedes kind of sign. But the reason for that is very clear. You want, with this line, you want immediately to see what the other dragons see. You don't have to go there or there where everything starts. You want it immediately. And that is the most ancient part of the dragon's eye, the most ancient sign of the dragon eye, that is with this. But I understand this. So actually what you have to do in this ritual is stand in it. Stand in the dragon's eye. Actually, you should do that if you do a ritual, because that is actually your sign of protection. It's a bit small. Normally it has to be bigger, but it's protected by draconic energy. And the thing you have to do is grab something like a knife and point the center of it like this. Nothing will happen because um, I don't have any mind on this. I don't blast it. I don't do anything. But the thing you do is stab the center of it, and because of that, the energy that will be released will take care that you will see through the dragon's eye. You will see through your guardian. You will see through your god, and that is ultimate knowledge, ultimate actually power, because knowledge is power. And actually also what the dragon is very much is wisdom. The wisdom that you will have from this, you will gain wisdom. You let your body, your humanity behind, because when you travel through the dragon's gate, when you travel through so many gates to find the dragon, you will leave your humanity behind. And actually, I don't know if a lot of people actually realize that how different it is to leave your humanity behind, because this ritual is doing this. This ritual is also a protection ritual. If you want to make this, do it underneath your bed, because it's protection. Like I said, you have to stand. If you do a ritual like this, you can stand here, but it's at your own risk. Normally, you should be inside of it. Uh, it releases all of the power of the earth. It releases all of the power of the wind. Actually, all of the elements. And this is searching down for the dragons that are inside of your triangle, your dragon's eye. Just try to do it. Try to make this. Actually, this one is like the cross of Christianity. This is the sign of the dragon. This simple triangle that connects you, your dragon, and your God. That is because, yeah, what is it? What is a cross? The Lord, yeah, I mean, not my Lord, but the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. This is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That is just it. And the Holy Spirit is you. just like I said before. It's our cross. This is the dragon's eye. You look through the dragon's eye to this world, to be a guardian and a protector. Not for selfish reasons. Please don't do that, my brothers and sisters. I thought it was a selfish reason to do a ritual like that. Yeah, let's keep it there. I thought it was a selfish reason to search down for the dragon, because I thought it was for myself. I thought this search for the dragon is just my selfish desire for the dragon. Why do I actually desire for the dragon? That is because in the beginning of your birth, you are born with a gift, and this gift is a draconic energy, and this draconic energy is trying to find the dragon, and this is why your dragons of your dragon's eyes finding you, and that is why you have this feeling for them. You have this feeling for dragons in general. Actually, once you just see a body of a dragon, you'll immediately say, "Wow, dragons!" This has a reason. This is not just because. A lot of people on this earth have that. This is a gift. This is something that you can use to do something like that. To just for sorry for attracting the dragons to you. To let them come to you. To create this line that comes to you. That let them come to you. These lines of the dragon's eye are very important. They all have a reason why they are there. And the thing is, do you want actually to see through the dragon's eyes? Do you want that? Because that is actually something that I didn't expect back in the day. Once I did, that it actually was a test in itself, because the dragon is not human. The dragon is totally different, and yet you know it, yet you can feel it. You actually expected it to be. So this connections that you have with your dragons, you already have that. You don't need a ritual for that. You don't need to do any rituals on the dragon's path, but this is the one that actually is a symbol, a sign of connection with all of them. This is actually also our circle of protection, even though it's not a circle, it's a triangle. And this triangle is just looking like the dragon's eye, and that is what you are trying to do with it. See through their eyes, so that they can see through yours. One eye. You know, the triangle with the eye in it. That is ultimate power. That is why Illuminati just uses this sign for ultimate power, but they don't even know what it means. And everyone has a triangle, but our triangle is the dragon's, and it will see through the dragon's eye. You will see through it, and they will see through yours. One eye for all of you, all of the dragons. See through yours, and see through them, and you will see their world and they will see yours. There will be no 5 gates once this eye is complete. This is also what it does. It opens gates of the eye, and that is what it's supposed to do. But don't play with it, because these 5 gates, once you are with the dragon, it's okay. But these 5 gates are a journey. These are a journey. So it's not something to play with. To hold the dragon tight. Don't be distracted once you are on a journey in a quest to find a dragon. These 5 gates are not pleasant to go through, but you always have to go through them. Actually, the dragon is making the greatest journey for breaking actually 3 or 4 gates to reach you. You only have to do 1 or 2 gates to reach for each other. Maybe you never have seen their place because you never reach it. You are not strong enough to go there, but you will find each other in between somewhere. Even though there can be spirits, there can be energies, there can be malevolent energies. I mean, it's all worth it once you are with the dragon. You have this connection that makes you so happy when the dragon is with you. And this happiness is just so natural, like someone comes in your life that you missed so much, and then they are there. They are holding your hand, they are touching your shoulder. This energy, it's beautiful. It's all worth it, my brothers and sisters. Yeah, the Eye of the Dragon. I did a lot of rituals with that, just because, yeah, it says what it does, what it is. It says what it is, this connection with the dragons of your circle. To be one. One with all and only one. So yes. Yesterday was my birthday. It was, yeah, it always reminds me on that day that I had my awakening. And from day one, I always felt in love with the forest. The forest is where I am home. Actually, I'm drawn inside of the forest because of a reason. I just want to stay here. It's my place. We all on the Dragon's Path have this place where we are drawn into, and this is mine. So my brothers and sisters, be blessed.